parks. I know in our own Lowell, Massachusetts, many years ago, it was an exciting undertaking to seek out and be authorized to have a national park, but it reminds us that it is something that can only be authorized by Congress. So as these things make their way to the Department of Interior and the National Park Service, it's because somebody here in Congress has made a deep investment in that and has successfully legislated that undertaking. So I thank you will be willing to continue to take on these studies as we look to protect for the future. But I wanted to ask an additional question about the Centennial because, Director Jarvis, your budget is a serious investment in the national parks for its Centennial. And in your statement, you point to drawing new visitors and stewards. The Park Service had a record number in visitors in 2014. It was great to hear that. And how is the initiative encouraging more of the public to engage with national parks? And who is it targeting? And as you do it, how are you collecting your numbers to make sure that they're accurate?
It's a great question. So in 2010, through the National Park Foundation, we hired all private money Gray Advertising. Gray Advertising is a Madison Avenue advertising firm. They do E-Trade Baby, they do Super Bowl commercials. They're top flight, huge portfolio. The first thing we asked them to do is to do research. And so they did about a year of quantitative and qualitative research on the millennial generation and their understanding of national parks, whether they visit national parks, whether they care about national parks. And so we kind of know where that needle sits now. That research will be replicated in 17 after we complete our public awareness campaign. So then we asked them to develop a campaign very specifically targeting the millennials, while at the same time still being accepted by our base population. The base population that visits the national parks, other than foreign, is basically the boomer generation. And we want to connect to this next generation. So the campaign, which will launch in April, called Find Your Park, is we have celebrity spokespeople, we have co-branding, we have a new website where we're going to be asking the millennials to use social media to tell their story and share their Instagram photos and videos. We have partners with the National Geographic Society. To every issue in 2016 will be featured on the National Park System. We have YouTube partnerships and just a wide range of ways to connect the place and story that the National Park Service protects for America. So I think it will be very successful, at least that's my hope, and that we will be able to evaluate in 17 and 18 whether or not we really moved that needle in terms of public awareness, visitation, volunteerism, philanthropy, support, all of that for the national parks for the next generation.
How will you collect the data? How will you monitor, for example, if you do Facebook, how many people are, seeking it out? Or if you do Twitter, how are you going to, and then the actual visitation, how are you going to collect data?
So one of the components that Gray has within their contract, and there is this whole new field of software that monitors the social media. So you can literally put out a tweet and watch it online go viral. And so all of that is built into this monitoring system that we'll be able to tell whether or not what we're doing is actually working. We have a refresh built into this in 16 because some things that we do might not work. And we want to test that. So there'll be a refresh to this whole process starting in January 1 of 2016.
And then how will you connect it to actual visitation so that you see, you're reaching millennials, for example, and they're looking at Facebook and then that they actually make a visit?
We're looking, not only at total numbers, but we also want to see the demographic of our visitation change. Right now, we do not feel that the demographic on any of the public lands or even in the broader outdoor recreation industry is reflective of the demographic of the United States. So we will be doing social science surveys and throughout the park system in a scientific way to see if we're getting the change we're looking for.
Okay, thank you. My 5 minutes ran out real fast.